In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum to all. Welcome to Virtual Learning System of Pakistan International School Time. Dear students, today we are going to start a new lesson, lesson 11, communications. Communication means ways of keeping in touch with someone else. We can communicate by speaking, writing, or by making signs. So you all open your books and come on page number 43. On page 43, we have a lesson 11, communication. Here you see the different means of communication. We can communicate by speaking, by writing, or by making sign. So these are the different means of communication. What is communication? Communication is the process of sending and receiving messages. If anyone asks you what is the meaning of communication, so you must know that communication is the process of sending and receiving messages. Communication is what? It is a process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, feelings, emotions through speech, through signals, through writing, and through behavior. It is a process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, feelings, emotions through speech, through signals, through writing, and through behavior. What are the most common ways of we communicate? We communicate by spoken word, we communicate by written word, by visual images, by body language. What are the most common ways we communicate? We communicate by spoken word, we communicate by written word, we communicate by visual images or body language. So these are the ways we communicate. We have the two types of communication, written communication and oral communication. Written communication precise because words are chosen by the writer with great care. When you write anything, you must be careful about the words. And in oral communication involves carefully chosen words along with non-verbal actions, gestures, behaviors, or movement. In oral communication involves carefully chosen words along with non-verbal gesture, movement, or actions. Four types of communication style. Here you see the four types of communication styles. Passive, aggressive, passive and aggressive, and assertive. The four communication styles: passive, aggressive, passive aggressive, or assertive. So these are the four communication styles. Here you see you communicate by speaking. So let's start reading. Lesson 11, communication. Communication means ways of keeping in touch with someone else. We can communicate by speaking, writing, or by making signs. The written word is the best form of communication that has ever been invented. In books and magazines, we can read about any subject in the world. We can do this anywhere and at any time. More books have been written than any of us could read even in 20 lifetimes. Next heading is post office. To an ordinary person, the postal system is the most important means of communication. For a nominal charge, A letter can be sent to any part of the world. Newspaper, magazines, books, and parcels can also be sent by post. You can even send money by sending money order within the country. Courier services also deliver documents and parcels. So you see this is image of post office. You can send letter or parcel. See, so post office to an ordinary person, the postal system is the most important means of communication. For a nominal charge, a letter can be sent to any part of the world. Newspaper, magazines, books, and parcels can also be sent by post. You can even send money order or money by sending money order within the country. Courier service also deliver documents and parcels. Here you see, this is the image of post office. Courier service also deliver documents and parcels. You can send letter through post office. See, and this image show you the mail written the country is carried by van, trains, and aeroplanes. Letters to foreign countries are sent by air. It means sent through aeroplanes. See here. Mail within the country is carried by van, buses, trains, and aeroplanes. See, van, buses, trains, and aeroplanes. Letters to foreign countries are sent by air. There are thousands of post offices all over the country. Urgent message also sent on facsimile, it means fax machine. Next heading is email. Email is the most modern and the quickest means of communication these days. Email is the most modern and the quickest means of communication these days. It is a system of sending messages by electronic means from one computer user to one or more users through a satellite network. Or through a satellite network means through internet. Using a web connected computer, one can easily check one email from anywhere through mobiles also because it is very economical and accessible. Email has become increasingly popular. Okay, so email is the most modern and the quickest means of communication. Next heading is telephones. Every year, the more houses and offices are connected with telephones. In Pakistan, millions of calls are made every day. From Pakistan, you can make a telephone calls to any country in the world. Within the advance in technology, cellular or mobile phones, telephones have become common too. Mobile phones are handheld phones with built-in antennas. They do not require any wiring or cables. Cell phones are popular with users because they can be carried easily. They have many interesting features and can also be used to send text messages, SMS. Some cell phones can also be used to send voice messages and emails and to take photographs also. So telephone is the most advanced technology in telephone is cell phone or mobile phones. It is very common. Mobile phones are handheld phones with built-in antennas and they do not require any wiring or cable. Cell phones are popular with users because they can be carried easily. Radio. The radio is an important means of communication. See, this is image of radio. We can listen to music, news, speeches, plays, and commentaries on game on the radio. We can get to know about news, events as they happen. Millions of people in Pakistan own transistor radio. And you see this is an image of Radio Pakistan in Karachi. This is image of radio. So the radio is an important means of communication in Pakistan. There are radio stations all over the country. Programs in English, Urdu, and regional languages are broadcast by the Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation and by independent radio channels like FM. Next heading is television. Television is also an important means of communication. It is used for entertainment and for education, and news programs sitting in your home. You can watch television programs from all over the world through artificial satellite and cable network. Many people in our country cannot read or write. Television and radio help them to learn about their country and the world. So television is also an important means of communication. It is used for entertainment and for education and news programs. So it is a very important means of communication. And those people they don't know read or write, so they saw the television or they listen the radio. It helped them to learn about their country and the world. Next heading is newspaper. Pakistani newspapers are published in Urdu, English, Punjabi, Gujarati, and other local languages. Some are published every day and others come out weekly. We also have a number of magazines. Some come out every week and others are printed fortnightly or monthly. Here you see these are the images of Pakistani newspapers. So newspaper is also the main means of communication. So let's start exercise. So first of all, we are going to start the question and answers. First question is explain what communication means. Question is explain what communication means. Answer is communication means way of keeping in touch with someone else. Communication means ways of keeping in touch with someone else. Question number 2 is what are the main means of communication in our country? Answer is the main means of communication in our country are post office, email, telephone, television, and newspaper. The main means of communication in our country are post office, email, telephone, television, and newspaper. Question number 3 is how can we send money through the post office? Answer is we can send money through the post office by sending money order. Again here you see we can send money through the post office by sending money order. This is a question number 3. Question number 4 why do some people prefer television and radio to newspaper? Question number 4 is why do some people prefer television and radio to newspaper? Answer is many people in our country cannot read or write, so they prefer television and radio to newspaper. Why do some people prefer television and radio to newspaper? Many people in our country cannot read or write, so they prefer television and radio to newspaper. Now work page. Exercise A is guess the correct means of communication. You can hear the voice, you can see the picture. It is used for entertainment, education, and newspaper. It's called television. Television, you can hear voice, you can see the picture, and it is used for entertainment. Number 2, you can send money, you can send parcel, you can send letter. It is called post office. Post office, through post office you can send money, you can send parcel, you can send letters. Number 3 is you can hear the voice, you can speak the other person, you can talk to someone miles away. It's called telephone. So through the telephone you can hear the voice, you can speak to the other person, and you can talk to someone miles away. This is your work page exercise A. Come on, exercise number B, write 5 names in each column below. First of all, you write the 5 names of radio program, then TV programs, newspapers and plus magazines. First of all, radio program. First is morning show. Number 2, lifetime. Number 3, crazy weekend. Number 4, music show. And number 5, news. Morning show, lifetime, crazy weekend, music show, news. If you know anyone, you can insert it. TV programs, first one, news, dramas, cartoons, most favorite, documentaries, and film. News, dramas, cartoons, documentaries, and films. After next is newspaper. First one is the news, dawn. Number 3 is daily junk. Number 4, daily express. And number 5, daily dunya. The news, dawn, daily junk, daily express, and daily dunya. Next is magazines. First is Sathi. Number 2, fashion, magazine. Next is Akhbar-e-Jahan and Noneha. Again, here is the radio programs, morning show, lifetime, crazy weekend, music show, and newspaper. TV programs, news, dramas, cartoons, documentaries, and film. Newspaper, the news, dawn, daily junk, daily express, daily dunya. Magazine, Sathi, fashion, magazine, Akhbar-e-Jahan, and Noneha. This is your work page exercise B. Dear students, I hope you understand this chapter and plus exercises. You complete or you write all the exercises in your notebook. Okay, dear students, best of luck.